Sí, no sé por qué, but finally mi cámara funciona. No sé por qué. Probably because I spent 10 hours or so with tech support this past weekend. Sí, no sé por qué. So, Pen ha desaparecido, sí, pero yo estoy aquí. Bienvenidos, clase. 30 inches, soy muy celosa. Very jealous, Taylor. Muy celosa. Sí, over several days, not all at once. Yeah, and we'll see if it works. For now, the camera's working. Soy muy, muy alegre. Sí, oramos, let's pray. Heavenly Father, I thank you for technology when it works. And I thank you for the ability and privilege of meeting together across state lines, sometimes across continents, to study what you have called us to, Father. Here is this beautiful language and culture. And I pray, Father, for the missionaries in Spanish-speaking countries, that you equip them, give them a love for your people, and that your love would shine forth and draw people to you and your truth. I pray that you protect them and sustain them. And I pray for this class, Father, that these students learn what you want them to learn, that you multiply to them every minute they invest in their studies, and that you put them in situations where they can speak some Spanish and see the beauty of being able to communicate, or how they can help another person with just a word or two. It's amazing. And I pray that you be with me and help me use our time wisely. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen. So, bienvenidos. Sí, let's start with describing qué pasa en la foto. You just read about this. I think we'll just do this on mic. And so, Adam, you always get to go first, or sometimes. ¿Qué pasa en la foto? Because you just read a story about it. See?
I don't remember the word for suitcase.
Maleta.
Maleta. Una persona en la maleta.
Sí, una persona está en la maleta. No, es un poco raro, ¿sí? It's a little crazy. Y Aiden, una otra cosa, one other thing.
Una persona es loco.
Sí, claro que sí. Excelente, Caleb.
Just making sure we're saying one thing about the story, right?
Sí, sí. Or the picture, you don't just have to do the picture because there's a story behind it. See.
What's umbrella again?
Paraguas.
Okay. La Paraguas es muy grande.
Sí, muy, muy grande. Muy bien, Cameron. Otra cosa.
El niño va a pasear.
¿Va a dónde? I didn't hear the last thing.
Va a pasear.
But I still can't understand that last word. Pasear, to take a walk. That's what it sounds like to me. Is that what you said? Dakota.
How do you say clothes?
Ropa.
Ropa. Okay. Un ropas es muy, and then what is colorful?
De muchos colores. Multicolores. Multicolores.
Multicolores.
Sí, excelente, Elijah.
Un paraguas es rojo y azul y verde y amarillo.
Sí, excelente. Muy bien. Y Faith.
La niño está blanco.
¿Está qué?
Blanco.
I can't understand that last word.
Blanco. White.
Blanco.
Blanco.
Sí. Sí, muy bien. Who was that? Faith? Heidi.
I'm not sure if this is the right V, but la personas tiene un amigo.
Sí, tiene un amigo. And I would like to hear some ¿por qué está en la maleta? No es lo usual. That's not the usual thing, is it? Ivy. Excuse me.
Una persona va a Londres
Va
porque
a Londres. ¿Sí?
su trabajo.
Sí, va a Londres porque de su trabajo, por su trabajo. Excelente. Kinsley. Kinsley, you are headphones only. You need to reconnect with. Okay, it isn't working because I think you're on. Can you? Okay, está bien. Lauren.
Un amigo está loco.
Sí, su amigo es loco también. Excelente. Matthew.
Carlitos en su maleta porque Londres es, what do you say, far away,
Muy lejos.
muy lejos.
Muy bien. Peyton.
Can you hear me?
Sí.
La paraguas es muy grande.
Sí. Actually, it was, and I'm just going to give you another word we've not used much. Demasiado is too big. Y Taylor, con todo la nieve en el mundo, with all the snow in the world. Taylor?
Carlitos llevan amarillo camiseta.
Sí, una camiseta amarilla. Lleva una camiseta amarilla. Clase. Carlitos está en la maleta porque quiere morir, because he wants to die, como Cameron dice, a pass out. ¿Por qué está en la maleta? Sí. ¿El paraguas es pequeño o muy grande? Demasiado grande. Sí. ¿Y el paraguas puede ir en la maleta? ¿Puede ir, can go, en la maleta? No. Pero Carlitos es pequeño, ¿sí? Sí. El plan es, the plan is, dime en inglés. What's the plan? I know that's a little complicated to say in Spanish. ¿Cuál es el plan? ¿Es estúpido? Sí, es estúpido. Es un plan estúpido. So, el plan es ¿dónde viaja Carlos? Sí. Carlos viaja en la maleta y el paraguas viaja en su asiento en el avión. Sí, exacto. Es un cuento un poco diferente. Sí, los dos son un poco estúpidos. Estoy de acuerdo, sí. Así que, bienvenidos. Exacto. Es la clase número 10 y 9. Sí, y I don't, Lauren, ¿cuál es la fecha? What's the date?
El 4 de
Febrero.
de 2021.
Sí, hoy es el 4 de febrero de 2021 o 2021. Sí, exacto. Clase, todos. ¿Cuál no es la fecha hoy? What am I asking? ¿Cuál no es la fecha hoy? And here you're going to type it. Yes. And you will start with no es el. Exacto. No in chat. Switch that around. No es el 13 de diciembre. The number comes first. You follow that format. Exacto. No es el 16 de diciembre de 2022. No es el de 391. Tienes razón. You're right, Adam. No es el and you don't capitalize the month. After all those years of learning to capitalize it in inglés. Sí, esos son, no es el 24 de junio de 2021, no es el 3 de enero de 2021, no es el 18 de agosto, 3 de febrero de 2021. You don't have to say fecha. That means date, so it's not the date. You just have to say, no es el 21 de agosto. No es el 2 de mayo. Sí, Ivy, tienes razón. No es, you switch that around, Elijah. No es el 9 de junio de 2021. Sí, but you far outseated us, Adam. Sí, vamos. Excelente. Sí, lo empecé. El calendario, sí. We have like 2 or 3 weeks before we have another break. Ay de mí. Taylor, would you read this in inglés y español?
Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. Psalm 19:24. Sean gratas las palabras de mi boca y la meditación de mi corazón delante de ti, oh Señor, roca mía y redentor mío. Salmo 19:24.
Muy bien hecho. However, I think I corrected this the wrong way. I think it's 15 and not 24. So me equivoqué otra vez. I was wrong again. But I just did it too late. All right. Did we say this on mic yet? I think I skipped that for the time. Yep. We're going to do that today. Yo voy a So, practicamos, sí? And you can see me. You can see how I do the motions. But we've had excellent examples. And you don't have to do the motions. The biggest point is to say it. Okay, I'm not going to have you come on camera and do it. Occasionally I do that, but not today. So I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me or who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13. So this is what I've been trying to explain, this motion. I can do it, but no importa. You can do that any way you want. And once you've got it down, motions go away. ¿Sí? En español lo practicamos, ¿sí? Todo, all, lo puedo, I can do, en Cristo que me fortalece. So again, just remember the word order is different in Spanish. And before I have you come on mic and do this, let me test it, okay? I'll say the word and you try to do the motion. They'll be out of order. Do not despair if you can't do it. Okay? Cristo. Me. Todo. Fortalece. Oh, I did that.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Now can you hear me? See, I don't know what happened. Bueno. Okay, what I was saying was when you're learning a verse, to know if you really have the terms match with the motion, mix them up and see if you can still do them. Because ideally, these are connected to the motions and it's a memory jogger and then you can drop it. All right. Exacto. No sé por qué. So let's go here. And I'm going to start at the bottom and move up. So Taylor, can you do it in inglés y español, por favor?
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece. Filipenses 4:13.
Fantástico. Peyton.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece. Filipenses 4:13.
Perfecto. Matthew.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece. Filipenses 4:13.
Excellent. You guys have been working. Fantastico. Lauren.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece. 4:13.
Excellent. And who am I on? That was Lauren. See, Kinsley. Oh, I forgot your mic isn't working. Okay, that's okay. Está bien. Ivy.
You hear me?
See, I can.
I'm going to do Spanish first.
Okay.
Todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece. Philippines 4:13. And I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13.
Excelente. Muy bien. Heidi.
I can do all things I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece. Filipenses 4:13.
Perfecto. Excelente. That was Heidi Faith.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece. Filipenses contact? No.
4:13. Excelente, Faith. Elijah.
Todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece. Let the words of my mouth and the
Tricked you.
Sorry. It's Philippians in Spanish.
Filipenses.
Filipenses 14.
Okay, English.
Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight. Oh,
No, it's not that one. It's.
Oh, sorry. I was just reading off the page for a second.
I know.
Total. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Sorry.
Oh, está bien. Excelente. I'm really impressed as you guys are sounding. Your accents are sounding really beautiful. Dakota.
Can you hear me?
Sí.
Okay, I'll do English first. I can do all through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13, and then Spanish is todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece. Filipenses 4:13.
Fantástico, Dakota. Cameron.
Todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece. Filipenses 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens. Philippians 4:13.
Muy bien. You were really far away, but I could hear you. Caleb.
Can you hear me?
Sí.
I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13. Todo lo puedo en Cristo fortalece. No, que me fortalece. Filipenses 4:13.
Excellent, Caleb. Aiden.
Can you hear me?
Sí.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece. Filipenses 4:13.
Fantástico. And we saved the best for last. Adam.
Can you hear me?
Sí.
I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13. Todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece. Filipenses 4:13.
Pat yourself on the head. I don't know that I've ever had a class that everybody got an A on both ones, but that was fantástico. That was really excellent. Me hace feliz. Good job. I give you ice cream. Cyber ice cream. All right, new verse. We didn't do this one, did we? This is how we know what love is, that Jesus Christ laid down his life for us. I thought we did. So we are going to do Revelation 4:13. But I don't have it. So we'll do it next week. Yeah. It will be on the Quizlet with the lesson 4 vocabulary. I thought I remember doing it, but I usually do it this time of year. A causa de San Valentin, because of Valentine's Day. But I did you guys early. Está bien. So what we're going to do, I'm going to send you to breakout rooms. Uh-oh. No, I have the wrong slide up here for the breakout room. So sorry, I lied. Estoy equivocado. You are going to go, we're just going to go introduce yourselves. But here's a trick this week. You can, whoever you are, you're, except for gender, we don't have to change gender. You are the opposite. Okay, so you're going to start 10 years older than you are. But like if you're an athlete now, maybe you'll be very timid and introverted and you don't like sports. Or if you like ice cream, you don't like ice cream. Or if you are feeling stressed, you're feeling confident and relaxed. I just want you to say the opposite of who you are. If you're short, you can say you're tall. Okay, 10 years older. So we're playing with numbers a little bit. And Adam, you're going to start and just do the red stars. See.
You hear me?
See.
Do I have to change the name?
No.
Me llamo Adam. Tengo 25 años. Soy inteligente.
That's not el opuesto. That's not the opposite. Okay, go. You are intelligent. Okay, go on. I'm teasing. You are.
Estoy
¿Sí?
en mi casa.
¿Sí?
Tengo miedo de. How do you say everything?
Todo.
Todo. Tengo
Muy bien.
miedo de todo.
And tell me one also about how you're feeling. You can use one of these or a different one.
Which one would that be? Oh.
Estoy.
Estoy enojada.
Sí, muy bien. Aiden.
Me llamo Aiden. Tengo 25 años. Soy introvertido. Estoy triste. Tengo miedo de los perros.
Muy bien. No, you didn't, Adam. Caleb.
Me llamo Caleb. Tengo 25 años. Soy bajo. Estoy aburrido. Tengo miedo de las serpientes.
Excelente, Cameron.
Me llamo Cameron, tengo 22 años. Soy bajo. Yo me siento muy aburrido y tengo miedo de clases.
De clases y de las profes, ¿sí? Muy bien, Cameron. Dakota.
Me llamo Dakota. Tengo 25 años. Soy introvertido. Estoy enojada. Y tengo miedo los insectos.
Excelente. Y Elijah. Pero Elijah, no es verdad. That is not true. But...
Me llamo Elijah. Tengo 22 años. That's 23, right?
23.
No. I can't believe I didn't get that right. 23 años. Soy de. What does soy de mean? Okay, soy alto. Estoy cansado. Is that it?
And tengo miedo de.
Oh, okay. Tengo miedo de las serpientes.
Excelente. Muy bien. Because you don't really, right? Faith.
Me llamo Faith. Tengo 27. No.
27 años.
Soy extrovertido. Estoy tranquilo. Tengo miedo de los perros.
Sí, that was good because earlier you said you were stressed. Estresada. So you said you soy tranquila. Excelente. Y lo siento que Estás estresada. Heidi.
Me llamo Heidi. Tengo 25 años. Soy shy.
Tímida. Tímida is shy. Oh, a way
Okay.
to say shy.
Soy timidad. Estoy triste. Tengo miedo de heights.
Heights. Es interesante. Ivy.
Me llamo Ivy. Tengo 23 años. Soy bajo. Estoy enojada. And tengo miedo de mis hermanos.
Muy bien. And oh wait, that was Ivy. And Kinsley can't talk, so Kinsley, you can just type yours in chat. Lauren.
Can you hear me?
Sí.
Okay. Me llamo Lauren. Tengo 23 años. Soy introvertido y estoy enojada y tengo miedo de people, personas.
Sí, las personas. Muy bien. That was Lauren, right? Matthew?
Me llamo Matthew, tengo 26 años. Is Alteta short?
Alto is tall. Bajo is short.
Okay. Soy bajo. Estoy enojada. Tengo miedo de los insectos.
Excelente, Peyton.
Me llamo Peyton. Tengo 23 años. Soy extrovertido. Estoy triste. No tengo miedo de los insectos.
Excelente. Taylor.
Me llamo Taylor. Tengo 26 años. Soy bajo. Estoy nerviosa. Tengo miedo de la música.
Excelente. And I'll read Kinsley's. Me llamo Kinsley, tengo 25 años, soy extrovertida, estoy tranquila, tengo miedo de los perros. So, atención, por favor. I didn't do corrections here, but because it takes a while, but just remember, if you're a girl, usually, unless it ends with, like, triste ends with the E, it doesn't change. Everything else changes to A. Baja, short, alta, tall, preocupada, aburrida. The guys stay. Oh, está bien. No importa. Vamos. All right, we're going to take a little bit of time. I actually, I can't move this. Every sentence, I've got the number of mistakes I have to write. This is our grammar moment. Okay? And I'm sorry, my screen is not working right, and it hides. I'm going to take a picture of this and send this to tech support. So, to keep this on time, how many are here? There are 14 of you here. We only have 10 sentences, so some people are going to have to share. So I'm going to give you mark out privileges, and I'll tell you a number you're going to have to remember because I won't remember what I said. I'm going to go down the list, but some of you are going to share, the ones that have longer, and see if you can mark out the grammar mistakes. It was very hard for me to type these. So Adam, you do 1. Aiden, you do 2. Caleb, do the first sentence of 3. Cameron, do the second sentence of 3. Dakota, just go ahead and do all of 4. Elijah, try to do 5. Faith, I want you to do the first half up to the comma of 6. And Heidi, you do the second half of that sentence. Ivy, do the half of 7 up to casa. And Kinsley, you do the second half of por qué. Can't even read this one. Lauren, do all of 8. Matthew, half of 9 up to Paraguas. Peyton, you do the second half of that. No, let me try. Matthew, you do all of 9. Peyton, do half of 10 up to Furiosa. And Taylor, do the other half of 10. Okay? And then I'm going to give you writing privileges. So, tengo una pregunta. Do you see my picture in front of some of the words, or can you rearrange my picture? Se me olvidó. Okay. I am too, Heidi. Okay. You can cross them out and put it correctly if you like. Yeah. Pink o rosada o rosado. And I have no idea which one you did. I'm going to go over the corrections. So just taking a quick look, Adam, the other mistake, you did get one of them. The other mistake is one of those fatal mistakes, like I have to do away with you if you say it. Very common mistake. That's why I called it that. Oh, está bien. No, that's why I do this. These are very common mistakes that all gringos like us tend to make. No, don't apologize. I picked these, I made these mistakes because these are mistakes you all are making in your papers. Okay, well, I'll give you just like another minute or 2. You got it, Adam. C. Whoever, yes, Ivy, it would. That's okay, Lauren. You're not here. You're in Spanish 1. You're because you're learning it. See, not because you know it. That's okay. Yeah, who changed my elephant? Muy cómico. Okay, we got about 15 more seconds and I'm going to shut it off and we'll talk about them. Tell me, all right, I'm going to turn it off. Well, if I had more time, I would let you help each other. But I want to do a gym kit, whatever you call it today, and I'm trying to make time for that. Me too. So, but here's the thing, atención, por favor. Just because I'm not doing yours, you need to know all of these. I will tell you, as you know, I don't do a lot of testing, but occasionally I do put this up as a test, an official test, after we've worked with it. So look, this is correct. IS, we never say that. That's a fatal mistake. That's the one, if you're in class with me, I shoot you with a Nerf gun because it's a fatal mistake. I, perfecto. I means there is or there are. And elefante is masculine. So un elefante. Muy bien. So here's what, it's not la elefante. It's el elefante. Es perfecto. Not está, that's how it's feeling. Grande, one elephant. El elefante es grande. And let's go to this one. Se llama Bob. Yes. So el is masculine for the, and la is feminine for the. They both mean the. Okay, and then if it's plural, it's los or las. So look, so this was a tricky one. We se llama es is also a fatal mistake. So I would have to shoot you if you say it. Let me get this. Let me get a pen. You're here to learn, okay? So it's el elefante. So se llama, no S. Se llama means he calls himself Bernie. So, and this, they did get this right. No goes it, no se llama Bernie. That's how this would be. No se llama Bernie. Se llama Bob. Here we go. Here is another fatal mistake. There are no apostrophes in Spanish. You cannot use apostrophe S or an S to make it possessive. Es imposible. So you have to say el amigo del elefante, the friend of the elephant. In English, we say the elephant's friend. You can't say that in Spanish. You have to say the friend of the elephant. Es perfecto un flamenco rosada. So this is right, only it goes here. And it has to be rosado, because flamenco is masculine. So rosado has to be masculine. So this one, what this person was trying to say was the friend is going to Bob's house. So let's start at the end. Even though they didn't put the apostrophe, they acted like it was. A la casa de Bob. And you can't, this doesn't mean is going. S means I'm short, you're tall. So you just say ba, and that means is going. 3 meanings for ba, and all the present tense verbs. Does go, goes, is going. So it's a broader meaning. And we need el amigo. You can't just say amigo, it's el amigo. Va a la casa de Bob. And this is good. Su amigo va a la casa de Bob. Muy bien. Bob, we're going to say, so he's not happy. So this needs to move to here. Bob no está, yes, está feliz, because that's how you're feeling. Bob no está feliz porque perfecto, hace frío hoy. That has to be hace frío, exacto. We say that every week, right? And this is el paraguas es, and they don't say much big, they say very big, muy grande. And it is a E. See, muy bien. Bob grita y llorar. That's wrong. This is correct. Y tira. It's el paraguas, tricky one, because agua is el agua. It's a rebel. It doesn't follow the rules, like some of you. No, es un chiste. That's a joke. El paraguas, agua doesn't follow the rule. Okay. So Bob cries, he cries and throws el paraguas in la cara de, can't do, no apostrophe S. Kind of is a third one, right? In la cara del flamenco, in the face of the, I've gotten to know you a little bit, Adam. All of you, see? Bueno, and last one, el flamenco está, is feeling, furioso, sí, y come a Bob y el paraguas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sí. So, está for feeling, S for an intrinsic characteristic. Sí. Man, that took a long time. So let's, well, let me escape from writing. Oh, we skipped that today, skip that today, skip that today. How about type your weather and then we'll do a 4-minute break. So 51 minutes after the hour. So we'll start at 52 minutes after the hour, see? So a mi casa hace frío. Hace viento. And then I'll give you drawing privilege. And I'm going to turn off my camera. That's risky, right? Just for a break. Heatwave. Ok, es fantástico, me gusta. Lauren, ustedes son artistas, ¿sí? What did y'all think of the song 2020? Was it difícil? Sí, muy rápido. Está bien, interesante. Oh, sí. Yeah, it was. I thought it would be a desafío, a challenge. I think it's interesting to see what somebody in another country, their perspective. See? Oh, see? Is it allowed? See, you can do that. You can slow it down. Okay, time to go. Adios, beautiful drawing. It is good for your ears to be challenged. Yeah, we're going to do those next week. I hope to bring them in. Okay, this is a good exercise, but we're going to skip this today. But, okay, atención. Oh, let me turn my camera back on. I'm waving my hands at you, but you can't see me. Amazing. My camera is still here. All right. Cognatos, the cognate, see? What I want you to do is to pick a box and type in some of the cognates that you remember reading, okay? I give you pen. Put your name in a box and type los cognatos. Los cognatos son muy útiles. I would prefer you do it by memory first, and then you can look. If you just remember one or two, that's fine. Hospitales, sí. Sofá. Good, Aiden. Sofá. Impostor. Good. Mascarilla. That's okay. This is not spelling. The funny thing about spelling is it's much easier in Spanish. Once you have the phonics down. Pandémica, sofá, volcanes, sí. Impostor, sofá, mascarilla. Huracán. Impostor, Black Panther, sí. Presidente, sí. Tsunamis, volcanos, Black Lives Matter, sí. Es lo mismo. Explosiones. Ah, Dakota. Some people had asked me, and I said, go back and look. A cognate is a word that sounds almost the same in different languages. Like elefante. You probably know what that means, even if you don't speak Spanish, because it's sounds like elephant. So you see hospital, hospitales, hospitals, almost the same. Pandemica, pandemic. See. You don't have to scratch it out. Full. I think that full. He just borrowed the English word because I thought that can't be a Spanish word. See, pandemica. Muy bien. All right, we're going to leave that and go on. I just wanted to see what you had. So, adios. Mil gracias. And música. We have some music.